Hola bafethu, hola bafethu, hola bafethu, hola bafethu. And welcome to Take Me Through Your Journey with the one and only MABOKOTHO bafethu. Autiaka simfethu, autiaka si Freedom Square, the dark man, yeah? Who's that ntanga? Who's that?
Wayithi
abachaya sana.
Safapa
Unale batho bachasitseng question. Yeah, I answered it as honest as I can.
Ahoy, 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 ahoy. Welcome to another episode of Take Me Through Your Journey with myself, MABOKOTHO, all the way from Freedom Square. The guy, dark. Ke ba mo so fela ha ke dutse pela the ladies. The ladies, eh? Misty.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Popping?
Are you cool?
I'm incredible. I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm good. Huh?
That's some stuff.
Finally ke tlile ne mo letlatleng la hao. Finally I'm here. I'm here.
At last.
Yeah.
At last you're here. And yeah, it is actually a pleasant visit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
Cool. Cause I expect you to go studio now.
Oh, it so happened that there was just slight changes.
Yeah.
Within our arrangements.
Yeah. And I was expecting to see your manager here. My
manager. He's probably on his way. Yeah.
Cool. And how is your working relationship, guys?
My working relationship with him, I don't want to lie, it is the smoothest relationship I've ever had. As well with the other people that I've worked with.
Yeah.
But just not as a manager. The other people as sometimes before on a solo artist, you have people that book you for a BV, like a backing vocal.
Cool.
Then they're just your boss for a particular time.
Cool.
But with him, it has been a wonderful journey. I don't want to lie. We've had misunderstandings, but the best thing with us, we always manage to talk things out.
Cool.
And it's because we understand each other so much. We know where we come from. We still stick by the vision that we have. Yeah, Miss T and the company, the record label as well. So we always manage to work things out for the better of me as Miss Nation and the label. So I'd say this is a brotherly and a sisterly relationship that we had. Like, and like
sort it
we come
out.
back and fix things up.
Cool.
So it always works.
Yeah,
it's the best relationship
How
ever.
ropey when it comes to Nyoko? I know these people by the record labels, dog.
I'd like to think and believe that he's transparent.
Yeah.
Because I haven't come across anything that made me suspicious of any financial movements or anything that's dodgy. So I'd like to be that he's been very transparent with me, and I think that's one of the principles why I'm still working with him even today.
And how long have you been working with him?
I think right now it's 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And my contract with him, it expired 2 years back.
Yeah.
And a whole lot of people doesn't even know that because whenever we come across people, we're still family, me and him. So yeah, we're bound to discuss even I'm still sticking with the label or I'm taking another route. But
so you're no longer under King B Entertainment?
I'm not, but I am at the same time.
Oh yeah. Because even myself, when I introduced you on social media, I said Miss T Nation from King B Entertainment.
Yeah.
All I know is that you guys are working together. Now tell me, Fed. Well, I've seen his wife on a couple of events.
Yes.
And she's very supportive when it comes to his husband.
Very.
Now tell me about you and her. Is there a relationship?
I'd like to think of her as, in the family we have distant relatives, cousins, whatever. So I'd like to think her of a part of she's family go can be entertained, but I'd like to think of her as my distant sister because I can reach out to her anytime. She can reach out to me whenever me and her meet. Like there is absolutely no like strange feelings or so for you know what I'm used to talking to the next person with her, like the energy, you know, they say energy can't lie, so with her it's always easy, everything flows, you know, we say what flows you must just go with what flows. So with me and her, oh my gosh, I'm gonna take it off. So what flows with me and her flows. So I'd never say that there's anything negative I can say about her. Even way before I could work with her husband hand in hand, we have always known each other. We have always been been able to coexist, been civil with each other. Even if there's, you know, industry, there's so many things that are being said in our presence and not in our presence. So we always able to look past that and like, and we know what we want, we know what we are working towards, we know what's the role, that the goal that we wanna reach. So it's good vibes, always me and her.
And for the past about 3 years, you've been working under King B Entertainment, and you've been surrounded by a lot of male artists. Ne? And only last year, I think 2020, Nandi came on the picture. Before Nandi came, before Nandi came to be part of the family, have you been treated or felt like you are treated like a woman? Because I've heard women saying, you see and you feel when you are treated like a woman in a space of man.
Yes.
Have you felt like these people are treating me like a woman? Maybe I'm not enough for this or what? Or have you always felt like you are treated equally your colleagues?
Okay, I'm gonna answer that. I think I'm gonna be quite sure. To be honest, I've always felt like I'm the queen of the kingdom.
Cool.
Like king of the jungle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I've always been treated like I'm the only girl in the world. You know that Rihanna song, why can't you make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world? Yeah, I've always felt that way. There was never a time where, but I felt like, I'm coming second or I'm coming first. All I know is that I've always been treated with respect, and I've been treated so well. I've been treated like a human being, and I've been treated like by sex, I'm a female, vela. There's going to be that part of Kuba. Is fazan at the end of the day. But I've never felt for I'm being male dominated in the company. I've always been treated like according for like the way that I'm bringing in the company, you know, the way that I'm bringing the job that I'm doing. I've always been given a fair treatment. I wouldn't even call it a treatment. The relationship has always been like in Twembu.
And what do you do at King B Entertainment? Are you an artist, fella, or do you have something else that you're doing except for being on stage, going to studios and all that?
Okay, for now, King B Entertainment, I'm just an artist. I write my own music. I wouldn't say write because I don't normally write when I get into the studio. I'm being controlled by the music. So I am an artist. I go on stage, I do things. But sometimes when you know, like Malapana little that thing must be quarrel. Sometimes when things are happening, I'd have somebody saying, Miss T this, that one comes, Miss T that, you know. I try and be like a big sister. So I think that's also the kind of role that I'm playing there.
Cool.
I mean that super cool sister.
Cool, nice. And I see now we are in the deep things of the interview. By the way, tell us, Miss T, Otwakai. On this podcast, we're not talking about those kind of radio and TV interviews.
Yeah,
We're talking
and
things
I've been there,
they're always trying to talk about. Tell us about the days when your parents raised you, the days you
Oh my
first
God.
gave birth, the days of school.
That's mouthful, though.
Yeah, because the only Miss T Nation, in fact, the only person we know, it's Miss T
It's
Nation.
Miss-
We don't know Tato. We want to know Tato and all of it. We only know a bit of Tato.
Oh my gosh, Tato's very tricky, but yet transparent.
Yeah.
What you see with me is what you get. Like, there isn't too much difference between Miss Nation and Tato.
Yeah.
Because actually, Tato is for the T in the nation. Nation is for Abantu. I've
Yeah.
always been a people's person. I've
And who
always
gave
been
you that
in
name?
that. I gave myself that name.
Wow.
I've always seen myself, I'd have this huge mansion house whereby I'd have Abantwana Baba less fortunate. I'd take them in, you know.
Cool.
I initially wanted 5 kids in my life. So the fact that I'm not married, I got stuck with 2 kids.
So
okay,
3, yeah.
I have my middle son that passed away
Yeah.
before I had my last born.
lastborn.
Yeah, he passed away. So that makes me a mother of 3. But initially I wanted 5 kids. So I'm not married, and I can see that me having 5 kids is not happening, and I've made peace with that I'm gonna love these 2
Is it
kids.
the matter of age, or you're not
It's not a
getting
matter of
Mr.
age.
Right?
I just don't think it's for me. I think imbizo yam ukuba umama like wabantwana, you know, abantwana bengena emakhaya, I'ma just take them in, reel them in, you know, breed, feed them, grow them, raise them, you know. Like, I just want them here.
Cool.
Yeah. Unkulunkulu must just give me, he must just test me, man.
Yeah.
Uthixo must just test me with that
Cool.
5 Emmy nyana. Yeah, I'm gonna do
Kabalisha.
great things with that.
Cool. Now
Yeah.
you were taking me through the younger life of yourself.
Yeah, my younger virgin.
Yeah.
I was born and bred in Woodendalsres.
You know, is it in Free State?
Yes, in Free State.
For some of us,
It's a very small township,
for some
but
of
very
us,
popular.
for some of us, so travel, wabo.
Okay,
So
yeah.
we're only experiencing that now that we can do 1 or 2 things. So some of the places we don't know them, and I'd like to believe that limutomong ashebeletsing.
Aye.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, Woodendalsres is just next to Welkom, in between Welkom and Kroonstad.
Yeah.
When you leave Welkom for Kroonstad, you actually pass go Woodendalsres.
Cool,
ne.
cool.
I was born and bred there. No, I was actually born go Beltfontein, and then I was brought up go Woodendalsres. So travel. I've always been the traveler from my, you know.
Did you see that smile of Belfontein from the videographer?
It's like I can't remember it.
There's something about
It's like
Belfontein.
Mahakajani. Oh my gosh. It's like Mahakajani, me and my
Yeah,
brothers. But yeah, all in all, I was raised go Woodendalsres. My primary years, they were go Woodendalsres. I started singing there. My teachers recognized my
Maleba-leba.
talent, my leba. I remember the likes of Mrs. Kemang Pumlo, Plusi, Teacher Pudumo, Mahate, Muletsane. Like, the list is endless. They would take me to this school competitions. Go to mining. At that time, next time I go to mining, come on 1996.
Cool.
Next time they would take me there. Yo, bruh, I came back with medals. I still have pictures. I wish
What were you doing? What were you
I was
doing?
singing.
Activities?
I was singing.
So
That's what
this
I was
thing
doing.
of
I mean,
singing-
and as short as I still am today,
Yeah.
you can imagine when I was 6, 7, 9. It is how short I was. They were going to so that everyone can see me.
But no rata bolo, ne?
Because I would be singing about whose voice is that? This voice is so
Sifuna
matured.
kumbona
And when
loyo.
they put me up there, but they tell people like, nah, guys, no, I.
Wow.
You guys must explain this. So it has always been that journey. Yeah, I went on for KML Skolo Saga, Maleba. And then from there, I went to my high school. you know, when you start to be a teenager, there's just some things that you shy away from. And wabon. So I went to my high school years and I didn't sing as much. But then I continued singing at church.
Cool.
Because at church, in Sunday school, you know, Sunday school, bar my only 18 years or 15 years. But then, age didn't allow that. I joined the senior choir at the age of 14.
Cool.
And all of that, my mom started taking me to KTV, you know, go Mnet. Before it went to DSTV and whatnot. Yeah, I went there, competitions, oh my God. It's crazy, man. Yo,
Yeah,
I remember I was wearing my red golf shirt with my shorts there, my shirt jeans, and I was the leader. We were like built in 5 groups, and the group that I was in, it was selected because I was the best. I was the Beyonce. That was the Destiny's Child of then.
Yeah.
And I was the Beyonce then.
Wow.
So yeah, I've always been on the spotlight.
As a short person in the group, how so Pumani, maybe for Dibito uniform or the particularly the
Yeah.
How about so it's a bohempenyane kareng kholo
Oh my God! I so wish that I thought of this. I wanted you to see me, whatever that even the shoes, because I'm still size 3. At my age, I'm still size. I even wear size 2 sometimes. It happened. I made pieces. Even people still make fun of me. Oh my God! But you know, my dynamite, they say dynamite comes out of a small package, right? Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'd have these huge shirts, but they're perfect
size
fit sizes.
Yeah.
Oh, nayo. And you know what? Whenever we were on stage, I would sing with teary eyes because I'm not comfortable. Like these things, they don't fit me. I don't look as nice as other kids. But at the end of the day, people will be like, "Do you know you have the best voice ever?" They don't, they don't even see that. My mom would be sitting at the front and she would be with that.
Mama.
Don't you dare disappoint me. You know, my mom is a pastor. So, you know, pastors, they're very strict, right?
Yeah.
So my mom would be sitting there looking at me and be like, this dragon mother. Like, she's just staring at me. She has no mercy. What's wrong with this woman? She's staring. She can't see her child is crying.
There are so many things going on your mind.
Gosh. And I would sing closing my eyes. And you know, I'm a competition. They don't want you to close your eyes.
Yeah.
They want to see you if Ukupa, when you're able to interact with the audience.
Contact and all that.
I would be like, sometimes would get disqualified for that, but come back because of that voice, man.
Yeah.
Nana, try, please open your eyes. I'll be like, these people, they don't understand what's going on in my mind. I have this dragon mother in my head. I have this outfit that doesn't fit me. I'm very short.
You wanna win.
I wanna win, but I'm scared at the same time.
Wow.
So yeah.
And high school, where did you go?
I went to Piela High School, and then I because
same town?
Same town.
Yeah.
Because go primary, I was singing, I was doing, you know, this drama, whatever, Boma Sarafina.
Yeah.
I was doing
all these
Sarafina, Bo Amajores. Now I was everything go primary.
Active,
actually, I was
right?
doing netball as well.
Cool.
So when I went to a high school, I stopped singing. I just focused on netball and my studies. Which I was doing very difficult things, subject there. I was doing my PMAs. They were having me for dinner. They were like, you know, when they say curiosity is having you for dinner. Those ones, they were having me for breakfast, lunch, nantonton, 4 days. Because I have brothers waiting for their geniuses. But then,
and how
it
many
worked
are
out
you,
for
your
me.
siblings included?
I have 3 brothers. I have 2 brothers, Baba older than me, and then I'm the middle one after the two brothers, and then I have the last brother. So I'm the only girl at home.
They're still alive,
So yeah, they're still alive.
What
all
are they
of them.
doing?
My elder brother is in engineering. My elder brother. So my brother, he had got a bursary. A doctor, but then he fell sick. We couldn't discover what was wrong with him. So the bursary eventually fell out. So now, Oberika go hospital, go university. Yeah, you know, sterilizing the needles and whatnot and whatnot. So God is great. My younger brother is still at school.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
he's in
age?
his high school years now. He is 17. No, he's, yeah, he's 17. He's 13. He's 13.
Still young.
Give me 17
He's still
years.
young.
Yeah. My mom had him as a khudi.
When you still
My
young.
mom. I'm still young. I'm 33 years, bro.
For the first time, disclosure just like
No,
that.
I'm so proud of that.
Oh,
I don't look my age. I know I don't look my age. So, like.
And then most of the people, their parents, but only one parent most of the time, and which is a mother. I don't know. And basically, it's the same reason. Our
That's
paps. In your case,
in my case, it's still the same story. My dad left when I was 5. The following year, I was going to school. I was doing my SSA. Was it SSAR? At that time, it wasn't a grade. It was for my SSAR.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my dad left. I was like obviously raised by my mom.
Yeah.
Alimunosi. And then it had affected my family so much to a point whereby my elder brother, at the age of 19 to 21, he left home. You know, so sometimes I want to help my mom. I can see my mom was school. My brother dropped out. Go school. So that I can for better and whatnot. So I was practically raised by my mom and my elder brother. He's very protective of me even today. Like, even if whenever I need him, he drives from wherever he is. He comes through for me. So I was raised by my mom. I don't know who my dad is. Probably I don't know. I can't point him out.
Could be me.
It could be you. But yeah, I don't know my dad. But for whatever reasons, my mama blessing why my dad left.
Yeah,
He had said that I wasn't his child. Apparently, my head is big. But from what I've been told by my late grandma, who's my dad's mother, before she passed away, I spent some few years with secretively. So my mom asked because the high school in Ikisanari was nearer to my dad's parents.
Yeah.
So Kabo Breki, I would go there, wabona. And be like, grandma, and what? Because we were struggling, go high, you know. I would go there sometimes, and there was a time my grandma looked at me, and I don't know, I don't remember exactly what she was saying, but I remember I laughed so hard, and she was looking at my teeth and my eyes, and she was like, "And you remind me of your father." And I asked her, "Who's my father?" Because as far as I know, I don't have a father. And she said, "Your dad," she said his name. So I was like, and why would you say that? She took out the pictures, the same pictures that my mom has. She took out the pictures. The only thing that it doesn't look alike with my dad is my nose. I took my mom's nose.
Yeah.
The eyes, the teeth, everything, the body structure. It's my dad.
Does your mom talk too much?
My mom talks. My mom my mama give vuvuzela. That woman can talk for days. She can talk for days, like whether she knows you or she don't know you. My mom go talk. My mom go preach. My mom go just do whatever.
She's got airtime.
Like unlimited. You know, unlimited.
Remember that advert, SLC? Talk for free on weekends.
That grandma she said that Tata one case. I always wondering why did they have to say Tato? Because I have a mom that just talk as much as this grandma here. So yeah, my mom can talk for this. So I got the news that I looked exactly like my dad. My singing comes from my dad.
Yeah.
You know, the personality. But the personality, I think it's a mix of my dad and my mom. Because my mom can interact with anyone. Like
anyone.
It don't matter who you are. Like if she wanna talk to you, she gonna come straight up onto you and say something, and you're gonna reply back to her. Like, that's my mom for you. Like
cool. And then when did you move to Bloom? Why? And take me through that.
Okay, when I was 21, I fell pregnant with my firstborn at the age of 20 because I dated very late. At the age of 20, actually early 20s,
Cool.
I met my baby daughters. I was still in my high school years, going to my college. I met my baby daddy, my firstborn baby daddy.
Cool.
And then, I fell pregnant. I was still a virgin. I was so dumb. I was so stupid. Like, really. They're very protective and very strict.
They're
Even
not
my mom.
exposed to
I'm
that.
the only girl. You know, I was... You know, you think you like I'll like they just let you be. The only thing we're not telling you must just learn to respect them.
What type of shapa was it?
Like
The
I was,
Firiko-
you see here,
there's-
I have marks. Like yo, Ben Betty was shame.
There's the
My mom would take anything, even a lid of a pot, like whatever. Like my brother Kitangama High, he has a mark of an iron. Yeah, that's how.
But that was love, no?
I don't know whether it was love or it was abuse because I can never do that to my kids. But apparently, like, my kids, when I spank them, like, my mom says, you spank your kids the way I used to spank you. And it hurts my feelings. I'm saying, Kuba, that means if I'm doing that and it hurts you, you were not spanking me from a place of love. Sometimes you don't shapa from a place of anger. And you never came back to me and corrected that. So that's why, Mina, even when I spank my kids, I just pa. After my mom said that, I realized, well, you know, I'm going to hurt my kids at the end of the day because what my mom was doing to us, nearly anger. You know, like, how do you take an iron, like, what's that? So I realized that my mom was going through a lot. And at the time, you must remember, they went psychologists for black
people were not privileged.
Our parents
and
were
exposed
dealing
to
with a
such
whole
things.
lot of oppression, depression. You know, I heard it doesn't make excuse for Bona because I believe now if a whole lot of black parents they come back and apologize to Abantwana Bake would be a better society for the next coming generation.
Yeah.
So I'm trying by all means to correct whatever for my mom did, which I'm not blaming her for. She was going her own things, going through her own stuff, and that was the best way she can deal with it. But all I know is that Mama Miantanda, even today she loves me to bed. She would kill for me.
Too much.
Yeah. So yeah.
You come to Bloom. You meet
Coming
the guy.
to Bloom, I had my child. After having my child, at that time, before Setjhaba, you know Setjhaba Padine?
Yeah, I love him.
Yeah.
My favorite.
People say
gospel.
Setjhaba was okay, for me it's a difference because Mnano Setjhaba was like practically living in the same home.
Yeah.
Practically.
Wow.
Like we're eating the same mabele. He would dodge ko gabone, ate ko gae. Papa ga gona chola mini service ko gae. Ha se re krele di RDP. Sorry, excuse me. Re na le mokhuku ko tlong papa ga re ndile bo mokhukunyana o patala bo 115 nyana ko gae. And then it so happened that we fell apart families somehow. But after I had my daughter, Setjhaba popped up. He remembered me because at that time hansa nyamela ko gabona le nne ke ba dilo ko hae ke ko gabona because bana le kereka ke and bona ke nela ko gabona like ko gabona ke some sort of a mansion, they accommodate and they receive everyone atlang ko. Setjhaba o tla be tlela a go betse ko kotopong e ko ka pela ko gabona tsa re ba le kilo ko gae. You know how rebellious teenagers can be, especially when you don't get the same treatment as the others, and it's because of your behavior.
Yeah.
You feel for no, they don't want me. You know, no, ke batla so se. Wa lebala for sa how mo. You can only have your word go gagago. So when he popped, he remembered me. He came, akopa mama. Wana Abina, can I go Joburg and whatnot? And I remembered when he got there. Andudi Saleh, his younger brother, and his younger brother's friend. So, me and his younger brother, we know high school lovers, ne? But
this one leaves, yeah? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was crazy. So I went there and we stayed in the same, and it was one room. You can mean it's just me and 2 guys. At least the other guy I'm familiar with.
So I also
know
seen the other guy by mistake.
No, I've never. Setjhaba's brother, who is now my second born's father, he has always been a very jealous, not jealous or aggressive or not, like like he protected his territory.
So Nelly,
So when we saw each other, it grew. So I stayed there for like 4 years of my life, up until the other guy, and then we stayed together, and we pursued it, music. We worked with the likes of Setjhaba, the late Lundi. I've worked with the likes of who's this? Deborah. It was that thing where most of the time I'd be Ebola Records, doing my BVs and whatnot, and studying other artists that I found, the likes of Putuma. Putuma is one of the greatest vocals, like in SA, you can ever find. I'm not talking about someone or in a group. Maybe, for instance, like I can say Mojas or but individually, she's insane. Like, she's amazing. So I'd be understanding them. Sometimes you wouldn't even get a chance to rehearse with them. You just go there and just sit and listen to what they're doing. Take Ama notes, better your craft, So after 4 years, before actually I moved there, after my firstborn, I actually met a guy, and then I fell pregnant of my second late born. And then after that, that's when I went to Joburg. So when I was in Joburg, my son passed away. We came back home. So at home, after all these years, my dad has left. We've never experienced a death. So it was really traumatic for all of us. So
the second born passed away after how long?
He passed away after 2 years he was born.
Oh.
He was not even sick. And when he passed away, I had just given birth to my last born. So he passed on like 2 months.
Oh.
And then he passed on. So we couldn't deal with it. I couldn't deal with it. Apparently I would zoom out, and I wouldn't even hear my last born crying. I would just be sitting there, and someone would just come and say "Wana wala" and whatnot. After some time, I'd just like reflect black. And I remember when I found out that he has passed on, I went to a performance called Theanism. So when I went to Theanism, I came back. I wasn't even told that my boy was admitted. The only thing I remember, I came back. But funny enough, I remember that my mom had this funny look in her face. Because I'm excited. Hey, mama, gigi, So, I'm coming. Just a second, this group of mothers, they come. Oh my gosh. They come. They come through. They just greet me with a smile, and Bambusa, how was the performance? And I tell them it was really great.
That cup.
So, yeah. And they just tell me, we came to see you, and I'm asking why. They started telling me, Ukuba, like, they love me, thank you, they love me. And they know whatever that I've been doing was to better myself and career. They've known me since I was a child. And then, that's when the other one just said, we came to tell you for Kamokolo passed away. So I'm like, and why? Who's Kamokolo passed away? Because my Kamokolo, I left him in the morning, and he was crying for me. He was really happy. Mind you, at the time, my newborn baby was in a hospital because he was too huge. He was too huge. Yeah. So now na hema ka motšhini go sepetlele.
Cool.
So at that time, every morning I had to go hospital to visit my last born. So I had no idea that my other child was telling me that what am I. So I came back, they told me this is my son has passed on. So after that, that's when everything was just too huge for us, because I had came back from Joburg to give birth. So after I've given birth, I was also doing gigs and it's not rest anyway.
Yeah.
So after the death of my second born, everything was just too hard for my family. We've never experienced anything like that. My son's funeral was huge. You'd swear for Kiamutu. So my elder brother decided we move, and then that's when we moved to Bloemfontein.
Cool.
Yeah, we moved. So it has been a good 11 years of myself and my family.
But how do you feel when you talk about that now, today?
A part of me feels it was somehow a blessing in disguise. A part of me feels that I was cheated. I had a beautiful son. I believe he had so much potential. He was a beautiful soul. But I believe that everything works together for your own good. You cannot dispute really even if you don't understand it.
That's true.
You just have to learn and live with it. And as time goes by, you get to realize for and you don't need to understand them, you just need to accept them, because trying to understand them was just from the will of God. So I'm here today, and I still believe God has so much in store for myself, and yeah, that's why I'm keeping on.
Can I ask you something stupid? Do you allow me to? Yeah. Because you're a musician, and the songs that you sing, I don't think you just wake up and say, I wanna sing Washa today, I wanna sing MABOKOTHO today. You're very deep when it comes to singing and writing. Can you just give us something? Because I think you're getting your healing from music. Because sometimes when people don't have something positive to say to you, music is the only thing that can communicate with you. Exactly.
Wayithatha inhliziyo yami wayenza msla njengoba namhla sidibene kulolu nyaka dasho ndingo wakho. I don't even know what I just said. I'm just singing whatever this
Why
guy
did you
said.
choose that song? Give us 2 lines.
I don't even know what the name of the song is. I just sing. I just make up these things.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's not fair. Oh my God.
I'm not the one to
I'm
be
still
blamed.
crying.
And how do you feel when you're doing what you love, which is music? I think music is your first love.
Music has always been my first love, but my priority is my kids. But yeah, every time I sing, because it just happened. I could be anywhere, whether I'm in a restaurant or a club, or I'm in a taxi. I just sing.
Toilet.
Toilet. Kabina, like. Talking about toilet. Go high and go in the toilet. Go high and go in. I can't go high out like in a house and go in. Okay, this is hard. Fit, binang. Like short. I've always been this body. I don't know what skinny feels like. I don't. So I'd be sitting in the toilet. I'd be sitting. I can't go in root. Texas and everything. Bona I'd be sitting in the toilet and I opened the door. Yo, there's people. There's people listening to me.
And I gotta go like that tush.
Bona ke choka ke bile bole jemo ka toilet. Hey, kela wa bina. People fa ga bina for go tlo dira gala kal.
And then when you come out of the toilet,
I'm sweating and all that. They
want more.
People like,
wow.
Who? something. When I'm a stall, see. But when they're my friends, my childhood friends, they're standing there like, yo, like people, they just, yeah, it's crazy, man. So when you mention the talent now, I'm reflecting back.
It's like we planned it now.
It's crazy. It's crazy how it was, man.
Now tell me, in fact, we're talking music now. We're talking music, your music journey. Have you felt or experienced we all get sabotaged, even the videographers, anyone in the entertainment industry, even the doctors, everyone.
It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
But have you felt exploited, ne? And used this one of the same thing? But have you felt, how can I put it? Have you felt like you are
being used,
where you are not supposed to be? At the wrong place with you're putting your all efforts you can.
Okay, I'm gonna be as honest as I can be with this because it's very imperative. Because I don't know who's listening and who's not, and perhaps whoever is listening would be able to come to my aid. Where I'm at right now, I don't feel like I have been exploited. Because when I started meeting with my manager, Uhloni, not that I wasn't a nobody. I had already made a name for myself as Tato. You know?
I remember I know you from a song. I personally know you from a song. Correct me if I'm wrong. If that's not you, just tell me that's not me. I don't remember the name of the song, but I know there's a song with that DJ in an Dread, Prince KB.
Prince KB, no ndaba.
Yeah.
I had already. Yeah, that's me.
Dog.
That's me.
That song is
I know. Oh my gosh. No, it's me. It was me. I did Nondaba with Prince KB. I did Party Over Weekend with the Fraternity.
Wow.
Party Over Weekend with the Fraternity. And we actually shot a music video for it. So before I can even be Miss Nation, before even Kimby Entertainment can even think of
and
me,
you were tired.
I was tired. That's why I'm even considering of going back to Utado.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I've always been the okay. I've always been. So people have tendency for Kimby made me. It didn't.
Yeah.
There was no Kimby without me. Kimby, when it was formed, it was because of because Kimby, for it to sign an artist, had to be formed. You cannot just say, Mina ki MABOKOTHO, hona company, mara ke signile mama. You have to have a registered company to have a certain artist, and for you have vision with. You understand that?
Yeah.
So I've always had me.
Cool.
I've always made a name for myself. You can imagine, Mina, you can go anywhere and ask. You can go Joe Becker, talk to Julia Tejani, talk to Boputuma. Ask him about title stores. They will tell you stories about me. Even in theater, I came here. I was first called by Korapese. Korapese Milama. There's a theater production that's going on, and mind you, at the time I had no experience of theater. But when I got there, I delivered because of the artistic genes that run through my veins. You understand? So I've always had my name on there.
Cool.
Like on the map.
Yeah.
I've always.
Wow.
So Miss Nation king wana Tato.
Yeah.
Get Tato's baby.
I love how you put it.
Yeah, Miss Nation king wana Tato.
Yeah. I didn't even see it that way, but I actually like how you say it. Yeah, that's nice. Now, tell me, you've worked with all these legends. And
it feels so damn good.
Cool. Now, tell me, you've worked
oh my God.
You've worked with a lot of legends who are still here, and some are no longer here, I think.
Oh my God, that's very sad, man.
Yeah, some have passed on. Who is that one person that you're saying, out of all of them, this person have played a major role in my career. Yes, I've played the biggest role of my in my career, but this person, because as much as we're saying we are the self-made, at the end of the day, there's a door that has to be opened
for you to be one.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
there's somebody else
That's
who has
very
to open the door. Who's that
very
one person that you're saying? But this person, dude,
I can say Setjhaba played a huge role because he introduced me to so much big names.
Yeah.
Let me specifically say in the gospel category or genre.
Yeah.
And I bonded the late Lundi so much.
Oh.
You know, Lundi would visit me. Like I was staying in Epinville and then I moved to Espring.
Yeah.
Espring is like 45 minutes from Soweto. I mean, I was staying in Zone 2 Soweto near Mapunya Mall.
Yeah.
So I went and stayed in Espring. That's like 45 minutes.
Wow.
And you know how crazy Joburg is. This, you know, this when they are not. You know, Ulundi would come and just sit there by the door, you know, with his wine, and he would pour his heart out. Because I was staying, you know, for the girl that I was working with, they've known each other since Bale Banyani.
Yeah.
So for me and him to connect,
it was
really easy. Noma untabiseng akekho endlini.
Could come,
You know, he would just come and sit and he would give me these pointers, tell me about the industry, tell me about himself, life and all that. Like he was some sort of like, what do we call them? Not a role model, labantu, like back builder. Kinda, there's a word for them though. There's a word for them. I'll remember it. But Ulundi was there. You know, we would sit and tell Maranana, you must not expect everything's going to come. There's going to be challenges. There's going to be abantu bazozakuwe with a silver platter.
Yeah.
But what you mustn't forget, Kuba, what's your worth? You know, you mustn't lose yourself as utato and think of you ukuba utato as an artist. You know, the minute you lose yourself as utato as a human being, you're gonna lose yourself as an artist because you're gonna end up being under their spell. Waban, Aremina, I've lost my way. I've lost my way, and I this is not me. I miss the old me, but I can't reach back. I can't go back and get my old self back because I've run out of time. You know, it's like somehow he predicted ukuba mna ndizofa anytime soon. So 2 years after I moved to Bloom, he passes on. He passes on, but all his he was like a mentor. A mentor.
Your guide,
This is the word I was thinking. He was like a mentor to me, you know. And then he passed on, and from it hit hard that he saw, he knew what had happened, you know, what he had become. I wish Unkulunkulu had given him more time and strength to recover and find himself and find his way back to God as well. But then it didn't happen.
Yeah. And the highlight of your career so far. What is that moment you're saying? Wow. Even maybe, only maybe, a big maybe.
Yeah.
If I can achieve something, I'll always treasure this moment, Dore. Hi. I remember, dog, the first time I met Ukhrotman Zola 7.
Okay.
Wow. DJ Sbu, I've worked with him for about 4 years. Meeting him, it was a bit normal, yes, but the excitement is there. Ukhrotman Zola, the only thing I wanted was to meet him, shake hands and say, Krotman, thank you for bringing this positive impact in my life and bringing the man in me out. Ne?
Very true.
That is the highlight of my career since I've been in the entertainment
I have
industry.
so many highlights. I don't even know where to start. This is crazy, man. Okay, the highlight of my career when my song Tando.
Yeah.
Like, you did the Mo channel for like 2 months.
Wow.
Like, top 30 on the charts.
Yeah.
I came as a newbie, and then the what, and then I stuck there top 2 months consecutively. And then from there, I'm like, okay, I'm playing comes and music. I'm on the love jams. I'm like, okay, I'm waking people up now. That's nice. At some point, I'm taking taking people like to their bed. They listen to my songs,
yeah.
and I get so many resumes and like calls and whatnot. Like, you on music. You know, like it's insane. Like I was like, oh my god, this is really happening. And at the time, like I was already signed with Kimbi Entertainment, so it was for me and. As for me, C Nation and Utato as a person, and Kimbi and Hloni as a person, it was the biggest achievement ever, because he has never been played Go Channel O, even from the group that he was in, you know. But with me, this voice, this face, this whatever, it got there with the guy on Orushu. You know, everything was just perfect. Like it was my season to be, and I still believe it's my season. I just need the right moment again to just jump in, you know, which is coming, of course.
Cool.
Yes, don't
we'll
afraid. Yeah, you know, and also like I was saying, to working with big names.
Yeah.
Like he's huge. Lundi,
To work with such people.
Irrespective of Shaba's behavior and what, he is huge. You know.
And for you, even if people,
I've worked with Tina Mnumzane, with Ostina Mnumzane, Jerry Mufokeng, go theater, Jerry Pele. You know, it's insane. I've worked with these people hand in hand. You know, doing acting, the dancing, the singing. It's crazy, man. Like the highlight of my career is crazy.
even if people don't know that you've worked with these people, on your own space, you are like, but I'm the shit.
I just sit back
I'm the
whenever.
CEO.
Can I tell you something? Can I add on that? Every time I see them, wherever we at, whether they function or I just see these big names come through.
Yeah.
Mina, I just sit like this. I know they're gonna say, "Come here," or they call me to come here, or they come to me like, you know, man. And I don't even go around telling people, do you know
You coming to yourself when you get to your bed.
me.
That's when you come here. I'm like,
They just come and drag me. They just come and drag me and say, oh, nana.
and it's so nice. It's so nice that we're getting such recognition from people. It's like the second person we interviewed, Colin. He said, I don't want to be a celebrity. I'm a celebrity to celebrities. People
That's
from
what I am.
Free State.
You know, people with big names. Like, I just
People
said that.
from Free-
When
yeah.
they see me, they're like, why are you sitting
Why
there?
you know? Yeah.
What are you doing there? I'm like, no,
And young
man.
people
I'm just
are
giving
not
other
paying
kids
attention
space.
to you.
Don't do that. Don't. I don't, man.
Yeah.
I've had so many.
Yeah.
You know, Ubabu Jerry Mfuke, no Jerry Pele, Mfuke.
Yeah, there are so many Jerrys.
Ostina Mnumzane. Pizza Dode, that's how close her and I are. She was like, I want to mentor you into acting. You have so much potential and whatnot. So whenever I go to Joburg, I sleep at her place. I don't know, what are you doing in Free State? Do you know what you can do with yourself? This, with you just walking in, you have presence. I don't know, like, you have that. So I don't understand, what are you doing here? So I'm like, man, I know it's not going to work for you. You're way too big for this space.
Yeah.
This one is so small for you.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
And
I'm a celebrity to a celebrity. Yeah.
This is not an attack, ne? This is not an attack.
It's
but
not,
I'd like
definitely.
us to take it, or our OGs to take it as a challenge of saying, the reason I'm asking is that, yes, we have people such as Press who their careers have taken another step.
Yeah.
Medina and Tateje remove Kings from the Free State,
yeah.
right? And all these other giants.
Very well.
My
yeah.
question is, are they doing enough? Let's leave the government contribution in this, because we know our government is failing so many of us, not just entertainment industry, but they doing what they can as far as the industry is concerned. But my question is, these ones who have worked their way up there, and yes, they've moved to Joburg and all that. Are they doing something for their community in the Free State province back home? Do you think when are they doing enough?
I'd like to believe the mere fact that I'm going to start off with Press. Press, he always comes back, go Free State, and makes his beautiful music with Free State artists. A whole lot of his project has been composed and produced by the artists of Free State.
Yeah.
As much as Babo Jobek contributed, he also has come back. And our likes of Bojeremo Fuke, they come to the theaters, they give us projects to work on to enhance our theater, what do we call it? Theater, artistic, I don't know, artistic what. They do come back. They make they always remember Ukuba, like there's talent there. We have so many talented musicians and artists, actors, actresses from Free State. So I think they do contribute a lot because them coming here, it gives us a hope, Ukuba, we're not forgotten that Free State still exists in this industry, and them coming here, it also gives us a hope, Ukuba, when they go back, there's auditions for whatever series or drama or movie that's happening there, they're able to say, no, there's people that can come and do this. As much as we know the connection, but at the end of the day, what matters is a talent. It's what a certain person can deliver. We have Ntsikinzumi. Ntsikinzumi is from Free State. You understand that? On SABC2. We see her on other. We have Vuyo Kobo from Old Industries. Generations and so forth. It's because of likes of Bo Ustina, Baba Khoplan for we recognize talent. Perhaps they might not mention us there, but they do mention for talent of Free State. So I think them coming, it means they're doing something for us. They have not forgotten about us. Yeah. Unlike Habat, they're cooked, and eventually they are from Joburg. They belong to Joburg because Joburg is where everything is happening.
Cool. And then tell me, in your music journey or in your art journey in the entertainment industry, everything that you're doing and what you've done, is there a moment where you've said, you know what, I've got 2 kids, fuck this entertainment thing. I've got my matric or my college qualifications.
Oh my God.
I'll just go and get a job because this thing is not working for me. I've tried. I even came back from Joburg.
I'm even getting emotional when you ask me that question because
more especially when you are a woman.
There. I'm a mother of 2 kids whom they are my responsibility, the 2 of them. When there was a time, I think it was in 2009, between 2009 and 10. No, I'm lying. Sorry, 2013 and 14, I left the music industry.
Yeah.
I went Kalos Panako Asapol, I was a sales representative. Imagine I'm selling a product to a client, like a policy. I'm saying, MABOKOTHO, this is...
Come join us.
Yeah, join us. I have to convince you to take it so that I can have bread on my table, so I can pay rent for Banabaka, buy them clothes and whatnot. It went on for like 2 years. But I remember that the time I took that decision, it was when I was in a relationship with one of the artists from Bloemfontein. It has really strained me. It was really messy. I decided, let me just take a break. So
was the artist
yeah,
MABOKOTHO?
he wasn't. I don't know if he's still an artist.
Was he MABOKOTHO?
No, he wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't.
Okay.
So yeah, it's crazy, man. So at that time I took a break. And I don't want to it worked perfectly well for me because I got to heal, I got to find myself, I got to reconnect with why I first fell in love with music, why I used to say I'm born for this, why I would say I am music. Because whenever somebody asks me, who are you? I say I am music. I am music.
And Tato, tell me, on that note, who are you looking up to as a musician, saying, every time I listen to this person, or it could not be maybe a musician to say, ne?
Yeah.
'Cause I'm a photographer, but
You're looking
As
out
far
to
as
a
I'm
musician.
concerned,
Oh my
the
God.
only person I'm looking up to is Mzolisto. Because my first love, as much as I love taking pictures and videos and all that, presenting, all that, comedy, my first love is helping people.
Can I tell you who I look up to?
Yeah.
Like Oprah Winfrey,
Wow.
Celine Dion, and Whitney Houston.
Wow. Wow.
Like
There's no way this woman will fail.
Oprah
with such a
Winfrey,
combination.
Celine Dion, and Whitney Houston.
From such giants.
You get Celine Dion, she is white. How many black
yeah,
people's life has she
yeah,
touched and
yeah,
changed?
Yeah.
Whitney is black. How many black women has drawn strength from her songs, from her voice, from her lyrics, from her music?
Wow.
You know, it's crazy, man. You get what I'm saying?
Wow.
So those are the three women that I really
Whitney Houston.
I
May your
draw
soul continue to rest in
inspiration
peace.
from.
Celine Dion and Oprah. Hey, money.
Yeah, this.
Ha. Wow. Tato.
I do like for real.
Tato, when you are angry, when you are mad, when you are sad, when you are all sort of emotions, what keeps you calm?
First of all, I'm a crybaby. Mina, I cry when I'm happy or sad. I'm overwhelmed, I cry. But God, my kids,
Yeah.
God and my kids. I draw strength from them.
Yeah.
I go strength from them.
Wow. Great.
And my kids. I look at my kids, they tell me that you're not going to give up on us now.
Not now.
Not even on yourself, because if you give up on yourself, there won't be any fight left for us. So my kids, yeah, they are, bruh. I look at those 4 eyes every morning. I'm
Wow.
like,
And then Miss T, we know a bit of you. I don't know, is it the right term to use? A bit of yourself, a bit of you, ne? Yeah. And your journey is very interesting. There are young women that comes after you. Some are
Definitely.
your family, some are your friends, and some are people from the streets.
yes.
What is the only thing that you're saying to these women as far as your music career is concerned?
I would want to say to these young women that are upcoming, never, ever sow your soul to the devil. It don't matter how talented you believe you are or how much people tell you for talented and how much you think you are. Never ever sell your soul to the devil. When I'm saying sell yourself to the devil, the minute you sell your soul to the devil, you are above everyone else. You are better than everyone else. You know everything.
Yeah.
No one can come and tell you anything. You deserve all the good things. You understand that? The minute you start believing that, it means you're selling your soul to the devil, because anyone can just come up and just give you something like that. You wouldn't even bother to peruse it. You understand? And we play for, let me go through this, or let me just go and do my research and see what does this entail?
Yeah.
What does it detail? You understand
cool.
that? Just because so and so approached me, it means I'm the shit. No one can come and tell me anything. The minute you do that, you've just sold your soul to the devil, because from there, you won't even see the wrongs that you are doing. You won't even see a good advice from a good place. You only see people like they're so jealous of you.
Yeah.
And you won't even have a space for growth.
Cool.
So I would like to tell them, Mukuba, never sell your soul to the devil. I hope what I've just said makes it very clear to you, young ladies out there. And now myself, I'd like to see myself having an empire that is being run by women. From guitar, from reception, from the security, gating, everything. It has to be run by young black women. That's what I'd like to see myself doing someday.
Wow. Now, I'm okay. Yeah, now tell me. All right. We're going to move from my questions
Oh my God.
to the people.
Okay,
Going to the people.
Okay.
Going to the people. I only have one question here. It's from we're interacting with people from social media first, ne?
Okay.
It's from Nomzwake Mbanja.
No, Zaki Baja. Go, I see you. I see you.
Are, what inspired her to write a song called Tando? I hope I'm not late.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I didn't write Tando. I didn't. Honestly, I didn't take a pen and a paper to write the song. But I remember when the lyrics came, it was after a shortfall or a fallout of my ex-fiance. I had found out that he'd been lying to me for the past 2 years. He was actually married. When he proposed, he was processing up for his filing for divorce. I had given my life to this person. I poured my heart to him. At that time, I didn't even have the answers. I had the answers after the song was released, which he doesn't even understand a word of it because it's like colored. Like he's really colored. Let me just say, So, oh my God.
This guy.
No, I am gonna give it. I'm taking it there.
This dude.
No, I'm taking it to this guy broken my heart. I given everything to him. Okay, vela una spana ko government and whatnot. But you know, the blood and the sweat that you put behind Muno o Wamorata, Wamosaporta in everything, or ratang, aidirang, and you come up with ideas or ways as to how you can empower him and make him a man of stature around his friend, even the environment that he's within, or his family, or where he comes from. I had given that to him, and for me it was really sad. Even before I released the song, even before I made the song, he had persuaded me. After that, I feel for it. I cannot not lose you. Yeah, I'm talking about even today.
Yeah.
He still contacts me and say, I'm done with it, man. What I saw, what I had with you, it's what I really need.
Wow.
But the betrayal that came with the relationship is what didn't sit well with me. I just didn't see myself building a happy home. Well, I've made Mosadi Omungal, even though I didn't know. Maybe that's Kishonsis and Kawatang. I think of other people before Kinakhanela. But right now, if he had to come back and show up, I'd give the nigga a second chance. I'd give him a second chance. Just put a ring on that. So, no, the reason behind the song was that I wish I had known this before I gave my all to you. Because it questions love for it. Love, not love as a person, but love as an object for it. Why would you do this to me? Why are you doing this to me?
Yeah.
You understand that? Because there's a point whereby in Tando, I don't want to have to do with them anymore. Like whatever that concerns, matters of the heart, I want nothing to do with them. You understand that? Like, no, you're not hakisana dipozo. Wabon, like, kore ki sharp. Hakisana dipozo ki sharp. So I wanna.
Anyway, let's move.
Yeah, let's do
we have Sweet C. Ratsweu,
oh my
shout
God,
out,
that's
girl.
my cousin. Oh my God.
Shout out, girl. And then we have Khanto Pearl. Lena, shout out. We have Tali
I love
X.
you, hon. I love you.
We have Tali X. He's one of the artists. He's a young boy from
yeah,
Bloom.
I'm hoping we'll do some collab at some point.
Shout out, sisters. And then Renalio, best friend for as far as I know. Who's your best friend?
I can only think of
1, 2, 3. And then we have Lerato Diva
Oh
Lachanya.
my God! That's
Shout out, girl.
Shout out to her.
And then I'll start from the side. On this podcast, we not only talking.
Oh my, you guys
You're
are
not only
abusing me
talking to
now.
me. Okay, they say I must start from this side.
Oh my
From
gosh.
the videographer. Today's videographer. Okay.
Why would you have a lot of questions for me though? Oh my.
Just keep them short. Very quick. Very quick. Start. Do you think King B Entertainment has just taken from where you left off?
Definitely.
Up there.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Me and Kimby we have carried each other. It has been a 50-50 thing.
Yeah.
Because there was no Kimby without Nna, there was no Miss Nation without Kimby.
Cool.
We've built and created each other.
Yeah.
So we've taken each other there.
Yeah. Do you think after working with such big names, mostly of them it was a once off, so to say, ne?
Yeah.
And then do you think after certain project that you guys have worked on, will they still come back to you and say, we want to work with you again?
Most definitely. I've grown, I've matured. I've grown, like my craft, it's beyond 100% better, because that's what I mostly focus on, and my personality. Don't even worry about my personality on social media. We all all have our moments, but my craft, I take it very seriously. So definitely, they even think twice.
Yeah.
They wouldn't.
The last one.
They're gonna keep asking for more.
Ninja.
That's the thing.
You will never regret it.
They're gonna keep asking for more.
From the first Chila Nut, she was there. The second one. The third one.
No,
the
the
third
third-
one was the last one. Eh?
The third one wasn't there though. I think.
You were there with two
Am I?
guys.
Oh
When
yeah.
Batu Kala was there.
I was. Oh
And
yeah.
the guys were
it
there.
was crazy.
Fusion Boys, ne?
Yeah.
To me.
It was.
Kwata to me da. You guys were there, ka Chila Nati 2019, right? The last one. Yeah. All King B
I like how you
Entertainment
guys never
family was
forget
there.
about me.
You know how do we work with King B? King B, I don't
This
go
is
to him.
ridiculous, man.
I don't go to King B and say, Grotman, I need 1, 2, 3.
man.
When I say Chilanat is coming up, ka April or ka March, he says, Muna, I've got Miss T Nation available, Fusion Boys available.
We all about Free State. Whatever that's happening
see?
in Free State, we are here for you guys. You
To me, come
don't
closer,
even
though.
need
To me.
hesitate. We love everything that's about Free State.
Yeah. And then let's move. From a colleague perspective to me. What is your question or your comment
attack.
to Miss T? Your question?
Can you see me now?
Yeah.
Hello guys, this is Tumile.
Just
aka
raise your voice
Mashayela
up, ne?
from Fusion Boys Buffet. Yeah. What was the question again?
What is your question or your comment to Miss T since you've worked with her or since you've known her?
Yo, Doc. I only have one question for Miss T Nation and for Kimby Entertainment.
Yeah.
Miss T, when are you releasing Pelile, dog? That's the only question I have for
Guys, he's gonna kill me for this song because he insanely loves this song. So Pele is gonna be on the PE. I'm not releasing an album. I'm releasing an EP actually. So I actually just need to sit down with the management since our contract is finished. We just need to come together and just release the damn thing so that we can talk about the renewal of the contract, if I still want to stay with the record label or not. But it's most definitely coming out.
Yeah, to all the listeners and fans, the Miss T Nation guys, you guys have to listen to Pelile. That's the song. That's the breakthrough. The Miss T Nation. I'm telling you guys now, and you can even point or write it in your diary for Itumel and say this on the 2nd of April.
Itumel and sell yourself. Are you guys cooking up something? What are we expecting from Fusion Boys? Mofe just 1 minute of selling himself.
Ulinde, let's go. Actually, sitafula. Hi Sula, Asula. Hi Sula. Shia kube manzi. Guys, it's Sula from Fusion Boys, my man. Go to www.fusionboys.
artist.
Yeah, go to www.kimbentertainment.com. You're gonna get the song that is called Sula featuring Letshego. It's a beautiful song. It only needs it only need support alone. Without you guys, we're nothing. If you guys don't support us, le support ke mang.
One love.
So go
dog,
support
one love,
alone.
one-
Yeah.
Signing out.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Thanks, my ninja. Thanks, my ninja.
Yeah,
That was
what's up, my
that was
dog.
to me. Fix up my kid fast ninja. That was to me from Fusion
Fusion
Boys
Boys.
under
King B
King B Entertainment.
Yeah.
Krotman, your question or your comment?
Come through. Don't be shy. I don't bite.
I don't know why these people wanna be in front of the camera today. Yeah, it's going down, eh?
Shimon is high.
O mong le mong o batla ho iponaditse pela Miss T. Cool, man.
For today, please allow me to call her
Get closer to the mic.
our chief. For today only,
Yeah.
let me not call her Miss Tine.
Yeah.
I feel like Miss Lady.
Ah, so go.
Then
Sure.
question naga akina question ngata ne. A ke tlo botsa ntho tse telele tse ngata. Question naga ke hore na Miss Lady, beside entertainment and everything, I will start to etsa eng.
Cool.
Go kanto entertainment. We all know hore beside taba tsa M Squared Entertainment, MABOKOTHO etsa di broadcast. So as re tlola taba ya entertainment and everything, I will start to etsa eng.
Cool,
Then
cool.
the last question, ke utlwa bua ka di bua ka fiance hore ha ka khutla mo. So question
This
naga
guy.
question naga ke hore if hona le someone currently kapa atla banteng, then maybe the guy
Abatla after Ntanga.
abatla ho propose maybe next week,
Yeah.
then the guy ole abatla go tla bekeng ye, so o tlo etsa jwang? O tlo tlameha o tlwelle motho a jolang le ena currently a shebane le lebese le qhalaneng.
Oh my God, this is good.
Move,
Ke a leboha.
move, bitch.
my
Get out the way.
Man, I hate Chris.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll pay vandaag again.
Okay, I'm gonna be as honest as I can. Ne?
Yeah.
When I said, okay, besides Khona in the entertainment industry,
Yeah.
Tato, destination is Tato, Kaloha guys, ne?
Okay.
Kaloha me mother, Kitiramanala. When I do makeup as well.
House calls.
Yes, house calls, please. House calls. My number is 071-812-4715. I'm going to repeat that. 071-812-4715.
One last time.
071-812-4715. Talking about the fiance and the current boyfriend. No, guys, when I said if that guy could come back and say, I take him back if I'm not seeing someone. But if I am with someone and my current someone pops the question, of course I'm going to accept it. Because he's going to be giving me all the love, all the juice,
So if you
all the whatever.
if you sing someone and the guy comes back and wanna marry you, what do you do?
It's a hell no. It's a hell no, because I get to tla ba buswa ke eng and what. Okay, very no tla be ke buswa ke because he's been pursuing to come back and saying, "Oh, I can do better. I'm a better person. I ke dirile diphoso." We human beings, we make flaws, but the flaws are do they have to take you so many years? And after so many years, I wouldn't be waiting for you to come and and rectify your mistakes. So if I am seeing someone, which I kind of. No, he's not from Bloemfontein. Which I kind of, if he pops the question and say, I want to marry you, of course I'm not going to hesitate. I'm not even going to think twice about it. Life is so fucking too short. We need to love each other, forgive each other, pray for each other, work hand in hand with each other. You need your teammate. So if I found a teammate there is no doubt in that teammate for you are my soulmate. So me having to take someone that's been doing their things, I'm gonna wait for him for forever. I mean, it's not gonna work out. So my ex-fiance, wherever you're at, if you're listening, honey, I am seeing someone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Still
up,
very
Pinayo?
fresh.
Oh, shit.
Like it's really, 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 really. When I'm saying it's really fresh, I'm not saying you should play your cards right. Because already Lala Onakana for it's still new. She's gonna come back to me. It will depend on like perhaps I cannot because I feel in the same way I feel like I yeah. But you never know what life holds for you at the end of the day. So like I said, let's love, live and die. It's just that we're not in LA. I would say to live and die in LA. But we're not in LA. Hey.
Let's move. We go into the last session, ne? Is it a session? Last session.
Oh my God.
Segment.
Why are you guys grilling me tonight?
Radio Thames.
Oh my God.
Okay. Miss T, okay. Yeah. Just
I
be
must
comfortable.
look
You
you
go.
in the eye.
I want you to be
Black
ready
and
for this
white.
one. Remember, before we go, you said, are we on the hot seat?
Was I not
Please
already in the
focus
hot
there, my
seat?
dog. Let's go live. Remember,
Was we not on the hot seat already? Oh my God.
you haven't even
You
tasted.
guys are grilling me. It's not nice. Oh my gosh. I don't
Now
I
we are
haven't even
about
tried
to-
this enough. Can I get something to drink? Because wow.
It's advisable. Mufem bev. Unale bev kamo.
It's in the fridge.
Already, Setofila pet.
Oh my
You
God.
feel like you have pet you.
I feel
Rupaile.
grilled. Like hot, like what?
Let's see if you can handle this one.
The hot wings are going Nando's. It's hot.
We only have 5 questions for you. Ne?
Oh my gosh.
Just be as honest as possible.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna try.
Only 5.
Yeah.
This is just a game. And you know, just to
But your
wa-
face is not convincing though.
just to warn you. Just to warn you.
Oh my
Just to
God.
warn you.
Okay.
Your mom might bump into this. interview.
Oh, my mom. I don't know who taught my mom social media with this touchscreen phones. I honestly don't know.
As long as you know, she might bump into this.
Oh, Jesus
And your
Christ.
kids might bump into this.
That one. Parental what? I have it.
All right.
I have it. I control.
You know, everything that's on YouTube stays there for.
Oh
right?
my God.
I can imagine when I was after 20 years. Also,
Imagine.
only see come my mom, like really.
Oh my God, they're gonna be so embarrassed. No,
All right.
my kids, they're gonna love it. They know.
Question number 1. And the game we're gonna be playing with you is called Never Have I Ever.
Oh my Jesus fucking Lord.
Number 1. Are you ready?
Okay, I think I am.
Never have I ever slept with my friend's ex-boyfriend.
Never.
Next.
Never.
Next.
I even tell my friends when their ex approached me. I even tell them, never.
Why?
Why would I fuck with you when you fuck with my friend? Like, you just see me, like, treating us like stupid adults. It's a gold code. You don't break it. You don't.
Code. Code to dog.
We have a code.
Code.
We got it.
Do you believe in code? Boys code.
You don't believe that? Unless if the guy
Unless I
says,
knew.
if he's smashing me to marry me, well, we can talk about it. We don't.
Lerato, my mate. Number 2. Never have I ever used who I am to get what I want.
No. I've never.
No, what are you choosing?
Oh, as Cherry, never have I ever. As a musician, no, I haven't.
Also, if you
Because-
go eventing, like, do you know who I am, dude?
I don't have to say anything. They just know who I am. I just part my lips, roll my eyes, my big eyes, and just look to my left and my right, and you just know who I am.
Technically, she did. Number 3.
Oh my God.
Never have I ever mess up a song on stage.
I have.
What happened?
I have. Probably.
You're drunk, ne?
No. I'll be too excited on stage and I'll be focusing on a fan that's interacting way too much with me. Or I'll be looking at some of the band members, maybe a bass guitar guy or a drum, they just playing something and I just go crazy, like, ah! Or I'll be just looking at my BVs and one of my BVs just be crazy all over me and be like, yeah, yes, yes. And I just mess the entire song.
And then how do you get back to?
I just recollect myself. Be
So
like,
most of your performances are live? Or
I can say 50-50.
Oh.
It's live and it's backtrack.
which one do you prefer the most?
I prefer live
Yeah.
because I kill it.
Yeah. You do it
That
the
one,
most.
I nail it.
Yeah. Number 4. Never have I ever have sex with my friend.
I've never had a sex with my friend. I've never had sex with my friend. Like, I mean, I've got a whole lot of male friends. So.
No, my friend.
Oh, fan. Oh, hell no. Oh, no. That's a big no.
Are you sure?
Unless if he was a fan and he didn't tell me and I found out afterwards. But knowingly so, I've never had sex with my fan.
Talking about sex, get 2021.
Oh, my God.
3 months down the line. So clear, Hakai.
They say, God, don't kiss and tell. I'm a kiss and tell myself.
Marukila, kila.
I don't kiss and tell. But boy, I can tell you. It's cookie. That's it is cookie.
Kana da green etelele king. Etelele green.
What's that?
Cucumber. Itengamo.
I don't need that. I don't need that. All I know is that I just bite it, I just chow it, and just swallow it. But for whatever other reasons, I don't need it. Lord.
Would you pay to have sex?
Pay? Never. Who? Me?
Yeah.
Never. I could, me? Never. Never.
Okay. Last question. Never have I ever fight after an event at the event.
Okay, I've never, but there was this one incident that happened. Go TRT. This guy was just messing with me, bro. Like, he was just in my face. He was on my phone calling, trying to show everybody he knows me. And I tried to, I tried to put him back in his box. He just didn't want to resist. I never physically fought.
Yeah.
I was just telling him where to get off. So yeah.
You're like, dude.
You don't mess
dude.
with me on my special nights and think I'm just gonna walk away. Don't, man.
Yeah.
But I know that's not good for my image or my brand or for anyone else. Whether you're an image or a brand, you never fight. I hate fighting. I hate people that fight. So that's not nice.
And then, Miss T, to some of us, the events organizers in Bloom or in the Free State, so to say, we've invited you guys as artists, musicians, to come and assist us at the charity events. What can we do from Wena? What can we do to assist the artist, kaufela, even if it's a kaufela, but those who have assisted us in the past, since re shabaneli into the corona, because not every application is successful.
What can you do for me?
For the relief fund. Yeah.
Okay, Vela, I do need money. But what you can do for me is that I'd like to find myself doing organizers, maybe a fan club where I just sit down with young upcoming artists, especially females and young ones. Not that the boys don't matter, The young boys matters because I'm raising a little boy.
Yeah.
And he's showing so much interest more industry, actually more than his sister. But
Yeah.
I'd like to find myself having to sit them down
Yeah.
and just trying to talk to them for a, industry ya rona is not the most recognizable industry in the government, but we do a lot for government, actually there for the entire nation, because without artists, we act, we dance, we sing, there's poets, there's car drifters, and there's so many in the artistic. We run, we play soccer, there's rugby. Without us, I think the world would stand still.
Yeah.
But then I'd like to find myself having a circle of them with white pillows, just one night with Miss T Nation.
Yeah.
Or I kissing
Yeah.
whatever, one night, whatever.
Yeah.
And having to talk to them, explain, take them through the journeys as to, because I've studied Batwabatu Nabachale by the artists, and I've watched their interviews, and we still have them being interviewed over and over again as to how they have survived. Kana kotsele tsa bodaparatei, lead artists and whatnot. And now it's worse. There's this pandemic where you can't even generate money as an artist, irrespective for na ki sector thing or ki genre thing elong artist. But I like to take these young ones, these upcoming ones, because bona bana more depressed, they commit suicide, they run away from home, they drop out of school. You understand that? Think Kuba, just because Casper made it, just because Tupac made it without having obtained their degrees, I too can. Not our ways are paved the same way. You understand that? So I'd like to have to sit down with them and just take them through maybe just a little journey. An artist, what does it entail and what to expect and what to expect.
Nice one.
So,
We're closing it with a bang on the podcast, and we are live. Ne?
Yeah. And my best friend just called me now. Oh my God. I'm sure he was just watching me.
Yeah. Your boss or your leader from King B Entertainment,
Yes,
the
Lihlonelo
founder,
Mokoena. Yeah.
King B Entertainment,
Yeah.
he's leaving music.
Oh, I am so sad.
Yeah. What can you say to
I am
him?
so sad.
He's now focusing on the business side of things as a man.
I'd say to him, this is the best move or the decision he's ever made, because on the business side of music, he is amazing.
Yeah.
Even ka music, he is incredible.
Yeah.
But for a gona poho tse pedi tse busang ka sakeng le le nosi ne.
Yeah.
So yena kena o itseng for na strong point ya gage e ko kae.
Okay.
Like, and his weak point ke ko kae.
Yeah.
So whatever decision he's making, he knows that I'm behind him 100%. He knows that I love him, and I'm here for him.
Yeah.
I got mad love for this man. I got mad love for this nigga, this brother of mine. So I wish him all the very best. May God grant him wisdom, strength, and power, just so to say. And he must be prepared for whatever
That comes.
this thing is gonna just throw in his way.
And what?
He must not lose focus and sight of what or why he chose to
Yeah.
leave the music industry in the first place. He
Yeah.
must remember as to why he decided to take this side.
Yeah.
Wabon.
Cool.
So I got you, Payoki. You know that I love you. You and I, we've been through a lot together. We've weathered the storms together, irrespective of what people have been saying and what people are going to be saying. I got you. And I'm very sad that you're leaving the music, because Moto can write. He writes very powerful and mind-blowing. Like, his lyrics are very powerful and mind-blowing. And it's advisory, You can think of Menuma Sweu.
Yeah.
That's a powerful song. You
He's
can
an-
think,
he's
oh
an
yes,
OG.
we made.
He's an
Yeah,
OG.
oh yes, we made. They didn't know one day we're gonna make it. You understand? So someone like that, all learn the music and go and deal with the business, the industry, it's also a loss. You can imagine Skido if he said, I'm leaving the singing, I'm just wabon. We can imagine where we're gonna be without his music as well. So for Free State, I really truly believe it's a great loss as well.
And
Even though a whole lot of people ba ne ba sa itse ka ena, ba ne ba itse from Alliance, but as an individual ba ne ba mo itse sentle. And I believe as a solo artist, he was still gonna blow us away. But for me, he just threw in the towel too early, or he just decided to leave us too early. If he had given it more, at least 2 more years, he was just gonna like pop up and blow out. Given that there's more wisdom and energy, okay, le money as well in it, because you cannot not make it without money in this industry, unless of course you've been signed by Bula, not even Bula, Sony or am I correct? Yeah. So
and then what do you say to his family, his kids and wife, for borrowing
so
the industry?
Natasha, Aviwe, I don't know who else I've left out. Sisi with the wife. You guys
And
know
King
that.
Bia Manyan.
Yeah, Kena Bukamo.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, you do know that you have that man ke tlhogo ya lena, ke molala, ke letheka, like he's in the entire body ya lena. So I'd like for you guys to say thank you for allowing us to experience him. Thank you for allowing us to spend nako e ntsi le no khweta and spend a lelona. It was a lot. And thank you for allowing us to get to know him. And thank you for allowing us to love him from another world. And thank you for you guys have been there for him, with him, by him, you know, and standing by him through all the hardships. As much as this industry, sometimes we go broke for months, but you guys, you never throw in the toy and say, maybe even if you need privately so, but publicly so, you've always been a united front, and I thank you guys for that. I appreciate you guys for that, because the likes of Miss T Nation was born because you guys, you stood beside him and by him and for us, you know. And I love you guys so much for allowing us to be part of his life. Automatically we are part of you guys, so that makes us family. Thank you guys so much. I love you.
Miss T, thank you so much for your time and for sharing your life with us and those who don't know you and those who'd like to know you. Hopefully so your kids will bump into this interview sometime in the future.
I don't want my kids in this industry. My kids they're just going to make their money elsewhere.
They will learn 1 or 2 things about their mom in the future.
Definitely.
Now, as we all know that we always invite people here, not because you've worked with the late Ndate Pitantwani, Bomethling Gwemhlaba and all these giants, but because God has given you us to say, go and do something for my people. And we not only saying thanks for your contribution, but for you as a woman, for you as a person, we say thank you, and thank you for being the Free State product. We love you and keep on doing well. We wish you all the best. Nothing but the best.
I thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for me and all the love that I'm receiving from every one of you guys. I really do appreciate it. Oh, I'm gonna cry.
This was Take Me Through Your Journey with myself, the one and the only Mabokotho, and the lady of the moment, Miss T Nation Guitar Dostos. We out of here. Ciao.
Peace.